Famously, the Western philosopher Sean Carter said, people saying that they made Hove said, okay, well, make
another Hove.
It looks like Bill Belichick took that personally.
I think he did.
There's a quarterback in New England playing excellent football right now. I've never doubted him. He is the most efficient quarterback in college football history. So the translation and the transition into the NFL seemed to be seamless. I think New England got a steal getting Mac Jones what they did, especially considering 3 or 4 quarterbacks went ahead of him. And clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, Mac Jones is the best quarterback in the draft so far. We got some diehard Patriots fans in here, and we're going to let them kind of get into it. Ironically enough, the beloved commish reps a team out in the Bay somewhere that hasn't been relevant in 30 years. But nonetheless.
It was the Super Bowl a few years ago.
What happened in the Super Bowl?
We lost, but we were still relevant.
Man.
Shout out to the 49ers.
Shout out to the 49ers, man, and whatever the hell they think they're doing out there. They're about to get cooked tonight, too, by the way. Les, man, our Patriots fan as long as I've known you. I see the little grin behind the salt and pepper beard. Talk to us about it, man. What are you seeing in New England?
I love what I'm seeing. I'm trying to stay objective about it, though, because this team is going to make the playoffs. I predicted them to be a 12-win team, and then when I realized that there was an extra game, I was like, oh, shoot, I got to change that. So, to 13. But realistically, I thought this team was going to be around 12 wins all year. So I'm not surprised we're at 6-4 right now. As I said a couple of weeks ago, I was looking at the schedule. I wasn't too scared of the schedule. I thought there was a part where we needed to go at least 3-1, and that one we lost to Dallas. So, but I still have some concerns. But getting Trent Brown back alleviated one of them. He was pancaking dudes last night. I mean, yesterday afternoon. Like that dude. Yo, I was just watching line play at one point and didn't even see Matt throw the ball. I watched like literally a whole series of just Trent just ragdolling these dudes. Yo. So,
that was big money for a reason.
Yeah, and that was impressive. But if I'm going to be objective, 200 yards, not throwing for 200 yards is going to get it done when it's money time. We got to figure out how to get more separation. Either those receivers got to get better, or we got to get more creative. Maybe we got to start using the tight ends more. So I still a little bit concerned overall.
You are paying those tight ends approximately $80-90 million, give or take.
Yeah,
so you might want to use them more.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Swill,
yes, sir.
Patriots fan, long as I've known you.
Yes, sir.
Spicy Ralph, turn your phone around, B. Someone got put the phone, Ralph. You got a border on there.
It just happened. All right.
Nah, since you've been on here, it's been on there.
Oh, I have. Okay.
Without further ado.
LES just made some great points, and I agree with him. We have to definitely do something with the tight ends. The receivers got to get separation. We definitely got to get more.
That shouldn't have to cost.
Okay, we have to get more innovative with our offense. We got to do some things, but this is the key: the overall picture of the New England Patriots in the Bill Belichick way, in the Patriots way. And the way we build everything, defense, foundation, and go from there. Folks, some of y'all, everyone here is a very intelligent man. When you play for Alabama, that's playing for the NFL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Alabama Stadium is bigger than 80%, 90% of anything in the NFL. They ran a pro system. We all know that the Alabama connection with Belichick, and it's basically like a feeding system.
Right.
So this wasn't nothing. It's shocking if you know how Belichick thinks and how his mind thinks. So I got him making the playoffs as well, and I got us building our foundation to be back making a Super Bowl run in the next 2 to 3 years.
Wow, that's a hot take, man. That's
yes, it is. Very, very hot take.
Like, wait, did you say the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl run. I didn't say Super Bowl, but they're going.
Okay, all right.
They're gonna go.
Yeah, that's so hot. I don't want to touch it. I'm a pass that right on over to AC. AC, New England, four straight wins, playing really good football right now. The defense is flying around. The defense is really anchoring that with that team. Mac is looking reminiscent of a very 2000s Tom Brady, and there's nothing wrong with that because obviously we all know what Tom did in the early 2000s. What are you seeing in New England, AC?
I see Belichick. I mean, we've had this discussion. I can preface my remarks by saying I'm 100% positive that Belichick threw the Super Bowl versus Philadelphia.
You're good, Ralph.
I think he lost it on purpose, just for spite, for whatever reason. But you cannot deny that what he's doing with this football team is incredible. Mac Jones, he's a solid QB, and we talk about he might be the best QB in the draft, but the other QBs they're all in shitty situations. Mac Jones has the luxury to be with a real coach, with a real team, and with people who are going to put him in position to succeed. So you got the kid in San Francisco. He's all the rest of the kids are struggling because of the position that they're in.
They all have more
Tagliabova,
weapons. They all have more
what?
weapons. They all have more weapons.
No, it's not. It's not just about the talent on the field. It's about where the pieces, where you're putting that talent at, and how you're utilizing it. And Mac Jones doesn't have, he doesn't have a rocket arm. When you watch him in person, he throws a beautiful ball, but you can see the difference between, like, say, him and Kemp throwing the football. You see the difference in velocity. But what Belichick has done is say, look, just go out there. We're going to continue with this system, and then we're going to let our defense win us the football game. And you saw in their losses, their defense lost the football game. So as long as they can just stay within that system, they're going to win. They're going to win more than they lose. They're going to lose in the first round of the playoffs. And I do agree in the Super Bowl run, if they continue and have another solid draft like they did this past year, then division next year because I don't believe in Buffalo. But you see the difference between New England and the rest of these bum ass coaches in the league, and it is all Belichick, and it's clear as day, clear as day.
Man, oh man, I wish our good brother AD Ant Davis was here, man, because he's been critical of Belichick all season. He shared his record without Brady.
It's nothing to add, AD. He can easily be added.
I mean, make the call. Make the call. This is the guy who's been most critical about.
No, I think we need love for the Patriots right now. We don't need that negativity. I'm a positive person. I don't like to put negativity into my life.
As the moderator, I'm all about accountability. If you say something, even something crazy like Kansas City won't make the playoffs.
Yeah, Aaron.
We gotta hold you.
Was that Aaron or was that Ralph who said that?
We
Of
gotta
course
hold
that
you
was not
accountable.
me.
If you say
No, it
something
wasn't me.
crazy and I'm moderating, we're gonna hold you accountable. What's up, Ralph? How you doing, brother?
Brother Ralph said that, huh?
Yeah, brother Ralph said
Definitely
that.
did.
Right back in the driver's seat of the AFC West. We're gonna get to Mr. Mahomes in a second. He looked like he earned that money last night. DC,
Yes, sir.
New England. What are you seeing as an objective football fan, not as a deranged 49ers fan?
I gotta call it how I see it.
Okay.
So we talked about this in the back room, the green room. We chopped it up a little bit before Spicy Ralph got added on. It's not surprising. Bill's gonna do what he's gonna do. He's gonna run his system. Cam couldn't run that system that they run because Cam's a machine himself. I'm not surprised at what Mac Jones is doing. He's a very good quarterback. As Noah said, he's one of the most efficient.
The most efficient college quarterback ever.
So when you put that with somebody like a Bill Belichick who has a great system, you can go out there and win a few games. And we talked about this earlier. I forget who said it, but Mac is looking a lot better than Brady did when he first got there. So it's really not a shocker because I said before a long time ago that 86% of Brady's passes were 3 to 5 yards out. So for Mac Jones to come in and take over and have the success that he's having with a dope system, so let's put some respect on that system. You know what I mean? Like Bill's doing a good job over there. He's running that system pretty well. All right. If y'all want Brady to be the GOAT, Cool. You can be the GOAT. Not mad at it. He got the rings. He got the yards. He got this. He got that. But at the end of the day, Mac Jones is going to come in and show y'all what type of system Bill has been running for a while. Same thing. Matt Castle. Didn't Matt Castle win like 12 games? 12. He
won 11-5 with Matt Castle,
11
which
and
is why
5.
Belichick is the greatest. But Matt Castle's not the
Same
greatest.
thing. Same system. It's going to keep repeating itself, right? So when you get somebody like Brady, it's about perfecting the system now, and he's done that. It's not. It's not about knocking the man. I'm not a Patriots fan, but I'm also not going to knock him. But he's in a system. He doesn't have the mechanics of an Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't have the mechanics of Peyton Manning or Drew Brees. He's not that type. He'll never be that type. But he perfected his craft, which was great. Swill, are you over there going crazy? You okay?
I'm fine, bro.
All right, I'm just checking on you, man. Just checking on you.
Listen, I'm keeping these knees on point, fam. I got a big game tomorrow. Man.
I'm just checking on you, but I just wanted to come in and speak my truth about that system because
and I love it.
I don't think people put enough respect on the system Bill has created. I think all the respect and credit goes to Tom Brady, and I get it.
It's split 50-50.
Dana, 3 people just talked, and we all said Belichick.
Yeah, and y'all are 3 people out of 3 million. All right, there's 2,600, there's 2,700 people in the group. All right, so y'all are the 3 that are against that. Y'all know we've been doing this for years. Everybody gives the credit to Tom, which he should get some. He should get a majority of the credit, but that's Bill's system. It's crazy. The receivers don't even get no credit that he's played with. All his passes are 3 to 5 yards out. But anyway, let's get to Mac Jones. Let's not even go down that lane because y'all about to have me sweating and all kind of shit in here. Let's stick to the Mac Jones lane, man, because Mac Jones playing perfect. He's doing what he got to do. And Bill Belichick's office that he created, that Tom has took a little bit of that and went to Tampa with that loaded squad over there, called his backup Grunt, and they went and won a Super Bowl. Nobody's surprised. That team's loaded. You got a great like Tom Brady.
Tampa Bay was.
They were
Tampa Bay
literally
was not loaded. They struggled.
Real quick, fellas, we got a lot of stuff to tap into, so we don't have time to get into.
Thank you, Noah, because this is about to go crazy.
That was